You wake up every morning believing that to be heard is to be powerful. You scroll through social media, bombarded by voices screaming into the void, politicians debating, influencers preaching, co-workers arguing over trivialities. The world rewards noise, so you assume noise equals strength. This is your first mistake. Machiavelli never wrote, "The prince must be the loudest in the room." Instead, he understood that true power lies in the unspoken, the pause before the strike, the silence before the storm. Think of the last time you over-explained yourself to someone who didn't deserve it, felt compelled to fill an awkward silence with nervous chatter, lost an argument not because you were wrong, but because you couldn't stop talking. Each time, you leaked power. Why you can't stop talking. The validation trap. You mistake speech for significance, as if every unspoken thought vanishes into irrelevance. The anxiety of silence, an empty pause, feels like vulnerability, so you rush to fill it, unaware that silence terrifies others more than you. The dopamine of debate. Arguing gives the illusion of control, even as it drains your influence. The result? You are a ship with no anchor, drifting on the tides of others' expectations, begging to be understood instead of commanding respect. The call me second rule of domination. Power isn't seized, it is surrendered by those who talk too much. In negotiations, state your position clearly, then stop speaking. The silence that follows is a test. Most people will rush to fill it, offering concessions, revealing doubts, or negotiating against themselves. When accused, let the accusation hang in the air like smoke after a gunshot. Watch as the accuser, unnerved by your lack of reaction, begins to backtrack, justify, or even apologize. In leadership, the most respected figures are not the ones who talk the most, but the ones who speak last, least, and with the heaviest impact. Coxy, the black hole tactic. Most people are desperate to be acknowledged. They throw words like stones, hoping to provoke a reaction. Your silence becomes a black hole swallowing their attempts at manipulation, leaving them disoriented and exposed. The passive-aggressive coworker who mutters, "Must be nice to leave early." The jealous friend who probes, "Who were you with last night?" The internet troll demanding a response. Do not engage, do not explain, do not react. Weakness craves attention. Strength thrives in stillness. Call me. The art of the unanswered question. Most questions are not requests for information, they are traps, tests, or power plays. Why did you do that? Why do you ask? Shift the burden back onto them. Don't you agree? A slow sip of your drink, a thoughtful glance away. Let them squirm. Are you seeing someone else? A faint, knowing smile. Interesting question. Then change nothing. The less you explain, the more they fear you. The more they fear you, the more power you hold. Nelia, the scarcity principle. Value is dictated by rarity. The CEO who speaks once a quarter moves markets with a single sentence. The lover who doesn't overshare becomes an obsession. The artist who disappears between projects returns to headlines. Your words are currency. Stop wasting them on those who don't deserve the investment. The ultimate test. There will come a moment, perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, when every muscle in your body screams to respond, to defend, to explain, to beg for understanding. This is the fork in the road. Most people break. They cave to the pressure, surrendering their power for the fleeting relief of being heard. But you will hold the silence. You will let it stretch, thick and heavy, until the world bends to fill it for you. The choice: will you die as another voice in the crowd, another casualty of compulsive speech, or will you rise silent, untouchable, feared not for what you say, but for what you don't? Machiavelli's greatest lesson was never about force. It was about patience. It was about control. It was about knowing deep in your bones that the game was never fair. But now you know how to win it.